Eldar versus Space Marines. Last game in our Greendawnify tournament. So as you can see, everything has been defeated. Tyranids has been defeated. Orc War Base Army has been defeated. Eldar Elites have been defeated. Now it all comes down to the last battle. Eldar Mechanized versus the Space Marine Salmanders Company. Who will strive for victory the most? Okay, last game of the first round. Eldar versus Space Marines. Eldar Mechanized for that matter. We played Dawn of War. He took first round, I took second. This is my deployment. Now my army, I have 9 Space Marines with a captain, power weapon and all that nice stuff. Devastator squad. I know it looks weird, but it's actually 3 missile launchers and a sergeant and then a normal bolter guy. I have a combat squad of 4 guys in the sergeant. Then I have a 5-man assault squad, the sergeant and all that. That's a rhino, just normal rhino. 5 terminators with a chaplain. The other combat squad, 4 guys in a missile launcher and a dreadnought with a normal multi-melta. Okay, Volander, what do you have in your army?
Well, I have a reserve group of Storm Guardians waiting to come in, a Viper with star cannons, a big tank, Fire Prism, a group of Dire Avengers led by my Farseer, a Falcon with a star cannon and fire, a pulse laser?
Yeah.
A small group of jet bikes led by a Warlock, and some Dark Reapers to tear through some Space Marine armor.
Okay, so any tactics for this game?
Well, just try to hit quickly since I do have first turn, try to blow up some Space Marines and penetrate their armor. Hopefully with the big tanks, take a couple cracks at either the Rhino or the Death Dread.
Well, for me, I just have to stop those tanks. After that, I think I can at least wipe up the Eldar. After that, those tanks are scary. That's what I hate about the Eldar. Okay, so we'll be back in the second round. We're about to start the first round. Okay, we just finished the first round, both of ours. Eldar just moved up, killed all of my assault squad and 3 of that one combat squad right there. As you can see, the bikes aren't there. I shot them, assaulted them, and I consolidated back into my tank. I immobilized. That can't shoot, and that's really all that happened. Yeah. Oh, another thing. I just want to know if you guys can answer this question for us that we don't know. Can you use the same power twice? If you can use 2 powers in the same turn. Just wanted that.
Into the second round, and we see a different landscape. There's been a lot of changes in this actual round. Eldar went first. The Dark Reapers took out 4 of that combat squad. He's leaving 1 Space Marine standing alone. The Eldar were able to assault and wipe out the last combat squad, taking out 2 Space Marines. And in shooting, I believe they killed 1 additional Space Marine. A lot of their tanks were not able to hit, and they missed a couple blasts on the Devastator squad, which is still at full strength. Greendawnify went with his Space Marines. He was able to actually get his Rhino within range, and his Space Marines spilled out and took care of the Dark Reapers. So the Dark Reapers are gone. There's a big combat going on between the Space Marines and Eldar in this little gully canyon. The Terminators are coming into play. They took out 3 Dire Avengers, and we'll just see how that goes.
Okay, we just ended the third round, yeah. It's about to start the 4th round. I put the Space Marines in the Rhino, came over. Captain lost 2 wounds because of this guy before I was able to bring him in. So yeah, I got 2 wounds there. This Falcon lost its pulse laser. Nothing happened here. Tried to tank shock. Knock this guy over. Put him back right there. Assaults here. They're able to stay up even though the Farseer has 1 wound left. It looks very grim for the Eldar there. My guy assaulted here and totally whiffed. So it is now Eldar's turn. Yeah, and those Guardians still haven't come in, but they'll most surely come in now. In the 4th round, those Guardians came off. Oh, Storm Guardians. They came off the edge, ran up over here. The last remnants of the Dire Avengers and them attacked. Killed another Terminator and wounded the Chaplain, and all of the guys are in there except for that one little guy right there. That's mobilized. That does not have its big prism cannon. We have 1 more round to go. It's Eldar's turn. Okay, so we're in the 5th round. Rolled a 4 right there. Game doesn't end. Charged Storm Guardians, took them out. So all that's left is that tank. It's just the tanks left. They can all shoot, except he doesn't have that big gun. He has that star cannon, so he could still bring in a few kill points. Alright, so we'll be back in the 6th round. Okay, so we finished the game. All that's left are the guys in there, those Terminators, and the Dread that lost a weapon. That also lost a weapon, and that's there. Well, it's well, the Eldar lost. So, over here, Eldar Mechanized gets taken out, sorry. So Eldar Mechanized out. Space Marines in. Yes. 8. So now you can see who's fighting next. Eldar Guardians versus Space Marines is the next one. Sorry, you can't see this well. Orc Big Mech versus Orc Mechanized. So at the end it's going to be Orc, definitely, against some other army, Space Marines or Eldar. Be back with that game.